Okay, so before we do anything to our face, we need to prime our skin. This is MAC Prep and Prime. It's a skin primer. I put about a pump and a half on my finger, and then blend it into all my fingers, and then smooth it out all over my face. This absorbs into your skin pretty well, so you need to work kind of quickly, but it does have silicones, so it smooths over really nicely. Okay, so once you've got your face primer on, I'm going to take MAC Fast Response Eye Cream. Just a little tiny dab. I feel like Jessica Simpson. Just a dab will do ya. A little dab, that's all you need, whatever. Take that. I'm using my middle finger. I know I should be using my ring finger. Oh well, too bad, so sad. I actually normally use my index finger, so I don't know why I'm not. Okay, so once you have your face all primed and everything's soaked in pretty good, we're going to apply our foundation. Now, I use powder foundation just because I think it gives me a more like natural looking coverage and it doesn't look as cakey. But if you feel like liquid, there's other videos that show you how to do liquid. I don't use it, so I just don't think it looks very good on me. So these are my two foundations. They're in Bare Essentials jars, the like ones you get with the kits or whatever. I do recommend Bare Essentials foundation. It's really, really good. And as soon as I have the money to spend on both the foundation and the mineral veil, I'm buying them both because they're incredible. But yeah, I sanitize them and stuff. This one is actually Everyday Minerals. This is like a combination of 2 or 3 of their different foundations. And then this one is Studio Fix. I put it in this jar because little sample jars were just too hard to deal with. And then this one, my Studio Fix powder broke, so I like crushed it up like a Coke dealer. I felt so like weird doing it. Whatever. I mixed them together in this little bowl because the Everyday Minerals is just a touch too light, and then the MAC one is just a touch too dark. So I mix them together. And if I have leftovers, I'll just like cover the bowl with like a CD or something so that nothing, like the dust and stuff from the air doesn't get in it. The Kabuki brush that I use is the MAC 181. This is not the SE one. This is the one that came out this summer that's really nice and super soft. It's basically just a smaller version of the 182. So I get it in there and I mix them together. Swirl, tap, and buff. There's a lot of tapping. Okay. So once I get it good and on there, start applying it. Okay, this is like way too much. Okay, I got way too much on my brush today. I think I just inhaled some. That's a little gross. Before I started filming, I put on some Lip Smackers lip balm on my lips. So basically I'm buffing this into my skin with like slightly circular motions. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing it. I just kind of do it till it looks right. On days when I want less coverage, which is pretty much most days, like, but I'm not filming a video, and actually I've just worn it when I was filming a video a couple times, I'll use the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural from MAC. I really like this. It's a little yellow for my skin tone, but it works. I actually have a, like, kind of a neutral skin tone. I'm mostly, like, pink toned, but, like, around my eyes and around my mouth, I'm more yellow, so whatever. My brother is, like, completely olive skinned. It's pretty funny. Because we have, the same biological mother and father, and he's olive and I'm not. But he's also just as pale as I am, so whatever. Not that you guys care. Try not to get the powder on your eyebrows, but if you do, it's not the end of the world. I go over my eyelids just a little bit, because I have really, really, really veiny eyelids. Like, it's ridiculous. So once you have all of your foundation applied, I take Fix Plus from MAC, and by the way, this is how you open it. That's how you lock it, so that, okay. That was just for you, Pink, and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I give myself a couple sprays. I freaking love this stuff. Some people ask me, you know, like, what is it for? This is one of the things I use it for. I also use it as a mixing medium and all kinds of other stuff. Basically, this is a 187 dupe. This just kind of makes that powdery foundation act more like a liquid in a way, because now it's not going to look powdery because it's going to have this liquid overlay on top. And then using the 187 to buff it out just makes it look like skin, basically. You can see mine is really crappy because I keep having to pull hairs off my face. So I'm dying to get a legitimate 187, but I'm not going to pay $42 for a brush right now. But one of these days, Alice. So just blend that in. I like the way it feels. I think also it helps with, like, dryness in my skin when I put the Fix Plus over it. In fact, I'm really, like, burning through this one really quickly. So, my, like, last bottle of this lasted me, like, over a year. I've had this for not even 6 months and a little over halfway done with it. Okay, so once that is on, you can then put on your contour or whatever, or you can set it now. I'm going to go ahead and set it now. You can use Ben9 Neutral Set. You can use Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is actually one of my all-time faves because it gives you, without looking glittery, it gives you like this perfection, like a silk screen. I don't know. It just makes you look really cool. Really perfect. But I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural with the same brush that I used to buff out the Fix Plus, but it's not wet anymore. You can't really use these wet. You can, but it'll kind of create a hard top layer. And that's no bueno. So I'm just applying that all over just to kind of, like, set the powder, and the Skin Finish Natural photographs really, really well. So does the Studio Fix. Actually, all mineral foundation pretty much, like, photographs well. And just anywhere you notice any extra redness. I know that I still have lots of imperfections, like in here I have a lot of pimples. I'm incredibly broken out right now from waxing my face. So if I felt like putting on concealer, which I don't, this is the concealer that I use. This is from Laura Mercier again. It's a Secret Camouflage and Secret Concealer Duo. I like it because you get both, but I really don't need the yellow one, so whatever, next time I'll just buy the one, or maybe I'll try some other brand. I don't know. So that is basically my foundation. After that I would then apply like contour and blush and stuff. Sometimes I don't do my blush until I do my eye makeup, because you don't know what's going to look good until you have your eye makeup on, and sometimes I don't have it decided. Anyway, another thing I do is, this is Studio Lights concealer, or I think it was just called Studio Lights, in Ideal Pink. You can't get it anymore. MAC needs to make this permanent and bring it back. I apply that to the underside there, and then smooth it out. It's actually best to put this on actually before you put your finishing powder on, but I forgot. Of course, because I was filming, I forgot. So yeah, that's pretty much the foundation. I can show you guys my contour. This is Emote Blush from MAC. Again, it's limited edition. I'm sorry, guys. And this is an angled brush. I got this from a kit from, like, the original kit that they had from Borghese from Costco. Just barely get a little bit on. Actually, you can be kind of liberal with this one because it's sort of sheer. And then you take it from the top of your ear line down to the corner of your mouth. But I don't really draw it in that heavily or anything. That's actually pretty crazy. And again here. Okay, so that's how I do what I do. Hope you guys, this helps you or something. Bye.